white ones though.
Yeah, me too.
What do you think about that?
My friend, beauty at its finest.
You did some of that in Cali?
Just a little bit.
What do you like to be called by?
What my parents, what one is called is just a name, but it's so we can refer each other. But Nico, Nick. But besides that, we all have different names throughout our lives. Like I was called Zero in Hawaii. Still like my sister Callie, she calls me Zero. And hey man, names come and go, but it's the one that renames themselves as nameless,
What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Oh, so broad, so generic. I love it. Well, other than being human in this world like everybody else, figuring this out, enjoying each day and each moment. What I like to do, or what I do rather, I found myself, a lot, questioning a lot, and seeing who is actually moving, who is actually walking, who's actually questioning. And besides that, just learning from every little thing possible, from what I can learn from you, what I can learn from a relationship, what I can learn from any kind of relationship you have with yourself and a piece of wood and someone and a bird. There's so much knowledge in every little thing, and it's the small things that give you all that wisdom that you may not see right at that moment, but that you may see later in life. It would be, if it's meant to be, it would be awesome if I can find myself with a group of brothers and sisters around the campfire, just dancing, harvesting the earth in the right ways, being one with the earth, being one with each other and ourselves, and just have that simple day by day living and accepting all that comes, dark and light, just learning through that and just being around others, as well as so into nature, like about what I meant by campfire, just just making a fire in the mountains or on a hill near the river by the creek, something like that, and to feel all the seasons and to have like a nice community, that family, that partnership, and accepting that may not last forever, but it's that moment that you're dancing near the fire, that you're letting yourself go and burn in the fire, but you're enjoying that bliss. That I haven't had just yet, but if that's to come, it's to come. But if not, I'll still be burning in the fire either way,
You're not gonna force it.
I'm not gonna force it. Yeah, it's like if it comes,
it comes. Right?
exactly.
Like, are you trying to look for
I feel like
like-minded people like that, or?
I feel like naturally there's something in me that's pulling me towards that. That's why I went to Cali. But that's why you got to try things, and whatever wave the world is facing at the moment or in the future, whenever that settles down or it takes its own, evolution into that, I do see myself getting, just flowing with the wind towards those type of souls or towards those type of trees where I can find those types of souls, and then we can just, live. And yet, I'm not saying, to not work and things like that, but just to be in that harmonious, that vibe, But if, that's not meant to be or whatever, but at the same time, I feel like something naturally pulling me towards that. Or it may not be that. It may just be like a passing. But whatever comes, I accept it as that, the happy birthday candle. You enjoy it, you sing wherever you are, and you blow out the candle. And the next day comes if it comes. Well, when I try to remember something from my childhood, what comes up?
Yeah.
What comes up is, the traditional. When you ask me, I'm going to be honest. Not a lot comes up. Because I think I'm just trying to remember something that, I don't know, that I was fed. Like, a lot of beauty from a lot of situations. But, okay, so I remember something. I remember that I always was so open and, like, kind of fearless as in this body and doing a lot of things. Like riding the bike and just jumping off of it. Or like doing crazy little stunts. Jumping off of walls with Jared. And things like that. That I find myself, looking back on that memory, I find myself coming back to that childlike, aura sense, just to that state. I feel myself coming back to that state that we all come back to eventually. But I feel myself coming back to that childlike state in being fearless and, doing things like that without, that voice that we eventually get conditioned by, and then, we start to have fear. But I remember those memories that I was like, nah, like I could take on the world.
What are you? What are you?
Oh man, what am I? Well, at this point, I know with this feeling that I have, it's hard to put into words because you kind of dilute it and it doesn't go to its full value.
Yeah.
But I'm the same thing that's in you. I'm the same thing. It's kind of cliche, but I'm the same thing that makes the seasons come and go. I'm the thing you cannot see, but I'm the thing that I feel that we can see as well. We're in the fire, we're everywhere. But what am I? I feel like I'm this piece of light, this individual light, rather, that got casted in this vessel or body, so I can realize I am this light, so then I can enjoy this gift and blessing called life, learn from it, and be casted out of this body when my time is time, and go back to the shining star that we all are, And I know that's like a metaphorical way, but in reality, it's just we're all that. I feel whatever thought or whatever action mankind does has been done onto him. I feel whatever we think we may improve or whatever we think we may have changed or taken out or destroyed has already been set in the playbook of existence itself.
Okay, so
You know?
believe in
I feel like whatever's meant to be, in a way, like I feel like when someone has a thought like, I'm going to change my life, I feel like life has already put that through you so it can be manifested. You mean, do I like being here in this time of man, in this age where
just whatever you think it is, whatever you like living in this society?
I do, because I'm here and I feel like I'm here for a reason, just like everybody's here for a reason. Everybody's special in that way where they can discover themselves and realize that this society this age, this time, whether if it's 10 years, 5 years, 80 years of a lifespan, or 100, this is the life we got, you know? And with whatever that is, you know, thrown at us, we can use it to build a house. Like the wise man uses the rocks that his enemies throws to him to build a fortress, a house. So that, you know, whatever life, you know, throws at you, eventually it'll stop throwing because you're going to build something with it, within yourself, in your heart. So do I feel comfortable in this society? Before you asked me 5 years ago, I don't think my response would be as earnest that, like, or would I be straightforward with you? No, because I would have, you know, other thoughts, you know, clouding my true judgment, so be it. But are there good and bad? I don't feel like there's things good and bad about society. I think they're just things that we can all take its fruit and bear its fruit. So I enjoy whatever comes, and I'm grateful for the world that we live in, you know?
Yeah.
Because it has a beautiful teaching.